Hello everyone, welcome to the landscape here at Strawbery Banke Museum. I'm in the community garden today, absolutely gorgeous, just surrounded by beauty. You can actually see this amazing crabapple right behind me. Now Memorial Day weekend is upon us. Now did you know that Memorial Day was originally called Decoration Day? And certainly this name reflects those traditional bouquets and other things that we were creating and leaving for loved ones that had served in the armed forces. Now today, walking through the landscape, thinking about gathering some supplies and teaching everyone about that simple craft of making a Memorial Day wreath at home. Let's go see what's available in the gardens and we'll get right into that craft. Alright everyone, we are back. I've collected quite a bit of material, flowers, and quite a lot of foliage for this Memorial Day wreath. Alright, very simple supplies here. We've got the wreath back here. Traditionally it was actually made out of natural cordage, maybe grapevines and other things. But these days we actually put florals on top of this wire backing, so very inexpensive. You can find that very easily online. A pair of pruners, these are nice Felcos. I love Felco, but any pruner will actually do, and some floral wire. Now the first thing that we are going to do is attach our floral wire to get this wreath going. Now you will find these little cross sections here, these sections here, that you can just simply tie your wire onto. So do not detach your wire into the very end, all right? So I'm gonna bring that to the front of me, all right? See that wire is nice and tight there? And very tedious to actually cut your wire throughout this process. So a lot easier just to keep it attached, and I'll show you that process as we grab our first bundle, all right? Really bulky material down first, and then we layer that delicate material on top. Sometimes just a trio will be good to get things started. This is a small wreath back compared to large versions. And what I do is basically design almost a posy or a tussy-mussy, or just basically a bundle of different selections to lay on first. And now we've got kind of a nice little floral design bundle. You see that? So my first bundle in, and I'm just gonna go a few times around the wreath back, okay? And it's that simple, and again, we don't cut, all right? The great thing about floral wire, wrap a little tight and it stays in place, unlike twines and other things that just kind of fall apart. So just consider a little bit of consistency all the way around, but you want to make sure you orient things. So I kind of flared the bundle this way, so my next bundle is going in the same direction, and just layer all the way around. Okay, and that's going to make a lot more sense as we keep going. Okay, that's my second bundle. All right, I'm going to layer that in, but again, I'm shifting down a little bit. Wire is still attached, and I'm shifting down the wreath, texture is developing already, and that's easy. All right, that second bundle in. Once you actually decide on your design, those particular ingredients, you can just go with that consistency. Keep going into the wreath. So the more we put in, the easier it actually gets. All right, I'm about halfway done here. Just want you to take a look at my progress, and you can actually see everything going in that same direction. Okay, so multiple bundles going in at once. Now, consider as you have this delicate, you see how this is airy here. Now the wire, kind of train it in between the foliage. All right, we are almost to the end. You know, a few more pieces in that negative space. Nice organic cultivation out in the landscape. But you can see the hole here that we're gonna fill up, and our wire is still attached, okay? So I have not cut the wire yet, adding some yew to my hemlock and some great akebia. This stuff is awesome, all right? Full flower right now, so very delicate. So if you are laying things delicate in, put that on the top, okay? And very curvy vine there, so we're gonna lay that in. Lots of cool texture there. And then we're wrapping just a few times around that wreath back, nice and sturdy, and we're off and running again, all right? Just a little hole here, all right? So nice texture in there, but we need a few more pieces for color and some diversity. So we're continuing to use the yew and some of those fresh tips, like the hemlock tips and yew tips coming out. Very emerald green, as you can see, right on those tips. So awesome, awesome color. Laying that in as well, and maybe a little bit more of this akebia vine. Okay, just love this. It's also known as chocolate vine. Slight aroma sometimes of chocolate in here, in those blooms. So we're laying things in. So that last bundle will sometimes hide underneath that first bundle. So this is actually the first bundle, and sometimes you want to just shift your last bundle underneath that one, so then it layers on top of it. It kind of looks natural, all right? So again, we're wrapping, and sometimes it is a challenge at the very end to hide your wire, okay? So you can see right here, my last section is kind of tight, and if you were close enough, you can actually see the wire. So that's the area where I think we'll cover that negative space, that wire that you can see up close with these amazing lilacs that are in full bloom right now. Now, lilac is our New Hampshire state flower. Just amazing. It actually became our state flower in 1919 when it won against a few other selections that included apple blossom and the purple aster. You know, we're going to create something absolutely gorgeous here. So first lilac goes in, put that wood stem right up against the foliage that has already put in, okay? So 2 more at least lilacs, and consider keeping the foliage in as well. So I think I'm going to go in the opposite direction with this one, okay? Wrap. And then 1 more in the center, and I'm hoping that will hide the wire. So sometimes you have to just kind of train your wire so you don't crush those blooms. Just in and out, just move it, wiggle it about, and get through just a few times without crushing those amazing flowers, okay? So just wiggle it through those amazing blooms, and that's about it. We've got our wires still available, kind of coming out of that wreath. We want to cut this while keeping things tight, and then tie it on the back of the wreath. Sometimes it's nice to have someone hold the wreath while you tie the excess wire on the back of the wreath. And here we are with a finished wreath, just looking absolutely beautiful with just a few ingredients that we found in the landscape, including New Hampshire state flower, the lilac. So fragrant this time of year. Give that one a try if you get a chance. Just fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed the program today. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy spring, everyone. This is Strawbery Banke.